Okay, let's just continue this. And the turn. Yeah, it's bad. We shouldn't have been so greedy there, I don't think. Oh boy, that's bad. There's the tanks. Ooh, good. Anti-tank gun worked. Again. Ooh, flame Stuarts? I didn't know Stuarts had flame wheels. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Can these guys fall back there? And no, they can't reinforce and fall back. Okay. We're going to think about whether we want to do a massive fallback or not. Well, the American way of war is to overwhelm the enemy with air artillery. Now, one of the reasons, I'm not saying it's the only reason, but one of the reasons the attack on this is it can be so bad is it would get support fire from the battleships. So what we would like to do is sink the battleships or others. Okay, well, let's first get rid of... Yeah, you get support fire, but you're in Tigers. No, you don't get support fire. Okay. Now, can these guys get there from here? No, they cannot. So these guys are going to shift to this airbase for the moment. And they're just being pecked at a little bit. Okay, I think we're going to continue to move. Well, not as bad of odds, but we're still facing a lot from there. Okay, let's hope there's not going to be much in the way of air attacks up here. Yeah, we may have to do some sacrifice plays. Put that down. No, I think one more good pounding on them maybe. especially pounding on the ships. We may get some of that done. Hello, Chunpa. How are you doing? Your warships give support when range. Oh, no, only direct support is only when they're right next to the unit. Otherwise, it's just artillery off in the distance. The New York class was made in 1914. Thank you for the additional info. Yeah. Okay, weapons are useful. Sure, I would rather have an M16 than a pike, but a pike is still useful as a weapon. Now, weapons systems, because obviously a ship like this is a system, their gun ranges they still hit pretty hard, but their gun ranges are shorter. They're just not really in the class to take on, at least the modern, at the time in World War II. Something like this. Modern Italian naval ships. Italy's navy was the most advanced arm of the Italian armed forces. Mussolini spent lavishly on the navy. And it was one of the most up-to-date it was the most up-to-date element of the Italian armed forces as well. Fairly well trained, fairly good. So a fleet action versus some of these out-of-date ships. The Americans, I'm not saying they would have lost terribly or anything. I don't really know how bad it would have been, but the Italians would outclass them. Similarly, the Japanese, who has old ships too. Often they were taking old hulls, maybe old similar ones, removing some of the turrets, turning them into and adding a flight deck, turn them into sort of a make-do carrier or a seaplane tender or something, keeping some of the guns on board for some of their auxiliary fleets, shall we say, as opposed to their main battle fleet or their main carrier fleets. And so going against the Japanese in a fleet action, it wasn't going to be terribly effective. But as a shore bombardment weapon, and of course, as we see, there's all kinds of small little guns around this that I'm sure, I don't even have to look it up, to see that there were added post-World War I for better AA. Obviously, they would have destroyers and cruisers and whatnot around them for more AA protection, as well as whatever land-based or carrier-based, and they would be using some of the jeep carriers or the escort carriers as well in operations like this. And so these would be very good at supporting a seaborne invasion. So these are very effective weapons, and in real life, bringing these heavy 10-12-inch gun batteries, those are going to be devastating at whatever they hit. So, yeah. Wonder what that lone infantry unit looks going to accomplish. You mean holding out here in Anzio? Well, yep, no, they haven't decided just to surrender yet. Oh, the one in the... oh, you're here. Yes. Well, no, I don't know specifically. I think they came to whatever sort of pass direction they came around there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I wanted to, them in the mountains are giving them a little more benefit than I would like. Yeah. You attack there, eliminate them. Good. Yeah, there's also what are you risking? Okay, I'm going to dash for the trees. Just get way back and hide in the trees. I know it's not really hidden, but Maybe you'll survive. Thanks for following. Okay, that was a mistake. That was purely misclick. I really just wanted to click off of it because I wanted to see what attacking with these guys up here would be. Or but yeah, we're going to. I really like elite reinforcements, as you can tell, but we're running out of points to keep doing that. Okay, they fell back. Good. Now we have the tank destroyers and the tanks here. Nope. You stay right where you are. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. No, I don't. I like elite or units with lots of XP. I really like that. I don't like having to bring in raw troops. Okay, you've moved. Have you moved? Yes, you moved. And of course, you guys all have moved. All right. Okay. I think we have done what we can do this turn. Hope he survives. Now, we may have enough points to buy a replacement, but still. We prefer not to have to do that. Yeah, they're just not effective against the B-17s. Oh, I forgot to reinforce these guys. Well, looks like they'll survive. You're taking a disliking to my artillery, I see. Ooh. Well, that suppressed them somewhat. Well, they actually attacked out. Wow. On the high ground in the mountains. Spewing their... Uh-oh, are these crocodiles or just regular Churchills of some flavor? Crocodile, if I'm not mistaken, is the flamethrower variant of the Churchill, what it was called. You're definitely the best ship killer I have. Oh, no, this one. Yeah, you're the next best. Okay, they're at least getting weakened. Okay, well, first let's move. Just can't get that Brumbar in. We can't for this attack. No, we're not going to take that. This, well, we'll get it to here. Yeah, shoot at the guys in port. That's effective. Get them out there, that's good. So that they're no longer supporting. Okay. I try to mount a small core of elite units and then about average on the others. I found that running out of prestige is going by going elite for everything. Yep, you're right about that. That would be a smart way to do it. Okay, well. Save that to the end. Might just be earning some more prestige points here very quickly. Good, that worked. Three, four. Oh, I shouldn't have even done that. I should have put it down here. Well, this is only three because they're so weak. But good to know. I'm going to move you up here just as a reconnaissance measure, but that's looking good. So we'll have you climb into the mountains. Okay, well now, yeah, we'll do the elite. Only to 6, yes. But hopefully that'll be enough. No, not enough stars to make it worth doing elite for that. Stay put, stay put. There we go. That works. This is still a little bit of a problem. Ooh, that's... there we go. Okay, guys, I need to grab a quick Coke. Start to cough a bit here, so I will be back very momentarily. Keep yourselves entertaining looking at this beautiful picture. Yeah, manpower is a concern. Or prestige points, really. Your whole Air Force to focus on one certain group of American fighters. Yes, absolutely. I totally agree with that. Once we get them down here, we are going to do that. Because right now they're just too far out of range. Oh, didn't I know? Come on, there we go. And we're going to take the fighters first. Or possibly if there are unescorted, like I've not escorted these guys here, unescorted bombers, we very well may hit those. But otherwise, yes, the fighters, the ground units are just going to have to endure air attacks. Oh, yeah, you got electro range because you're up on the mountains, that's right. Good. Take those guys out. Okay, that was rather effective. No, we're going to keep them in their strong and in their defensive roles. Okay, they got 2 Churchill Mark 6s coming. I don't keep track of what various Churchill marks and what guns they have. Yeah, that's part of it. The caffeine definitely helps. Sugar helps. But also I was actually getting a little, I don't know, just needed something to drink to keep from coughing too much. So yeah, that helps. Okay. All right, well that looks good. So we're halfway through this and we have this to take back. Now we could have taken it back, but I just didn't know that we could take it back and hold it effectively. So we will definitely push on that. They're not even suppressing it at all. What are these mosquitoes? Yeah, they're dangerous. Oh, we need to reinforce them. Ooh, they didn't survive. Oh, there comes... They have a carrier or something off there? Those aren't carrier airplanes, so I didn't... No, I thought they may... Well... Ooh, that hurt. They're now going to take that out. That also hurt. Okay, well the tigers are coming. The tigers are coming. Now here... Well, hold on. First, let's look up here. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to select this. Okay. We're going to take this out this turn. So you don't need to stay around there. Yes, I may be making a very, very big mistake. Well, let's get all these units cleared and moved. Keep a traffic jam from happening. Keep them all moving to maximum potential. Do I want to come back with you to deal with whatever air? Not necessarily. We'll move you this way. Yeah, we're going to do most of this with artillery, it looks like. Oh, you fired. Okay. Okay, they have lost that. These guys. Oh, what? Oh, it's the fighter here. Oh, okay. No, thank you. Yeah, we moved too much of the fighters. Well, hopefully this will be useful here in going after. There's the B-17. There's the Spitfire behind them. Focus there. Ah, aerial ace. Okay, +1 to air attack. Very good, very good. Do you lose the scenario if you... Yes. I found that out in an earlier scenario. If you don't control all of the victory hexes, including that one, we lose the scenario. And you don't get to go on with the campaign. I would have thought... it might have affected which... campaign you go on to next, as it were. But no, it's just a straight up, if you lose, you lose. No, that hurt, but we certainly hurt them. Yeah, I found out that with, I think it was the Salerno campaign, and there was no ability to move, to progress on with the campaign after that. So I went back to an earlier save and took a different mission. Okay, is this even use? Okay, we'd be next to them. They'll be escorting us from any later fighter attacks. So that is good. Okay, you want to get out of the forest. I know you do. I know that is an especially good thing for you, to not be in forests. Okay, that's handy. We'll reinforce you. I know they're encircled, so they don't get supplies. I don't quite understand how they're encircled, because it looks like we have a supply line all the way back there, but I guess something is exerting zone of control over both those units. Take those out. Just do regular reinforcements. Before I forget, let's... Oh, shiny unit. Yeah, we'll do that. Keep that alive. They can hang out up here just to cover this flank. just give us a little breathing space to reinforce that. Yeah, I like the encirclement mechanic. It's not a complaint about that at all. It's just, and I get it. Maybe if there was, the tank destroyers and the tanks here, and nothing here, that maybe their zone of control would, go one hex out that you couldn't move supplies to. But even if you take away the idea of, oh, these would be trenches that you could, bring supplies, reinforcements up through them, even if you get rid of that idea, you could still presumably move through these units to bring in supply, reinforcement, both of those elements there. So I don't entirely understand. Well, I don't understand at all why they're doing that. Okay, yes, you can attack there, and then move. Okay, these guys are walking. So they're going to end up staying up here just to, I don't know, just in case there's a... And you're going to escort them. Just hang out there. I think so. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I meant to do the turn undo. Well, actually, I'm changing my mind. We're going to shoot at them and still escort these guys. Now we're going to do end turn. And they surrendered because they were encircled. Just what I wanted. All right, well. Air power. Oh, it's raining, is it? Yeah. No, it's clear. What? What? Where is it raining? I guess it's raining. Oh, it's clear field. Okay. Yeah, I can see the rain coming down there. No air operations. Well, lovely. You fall back to there. You fall back to here. Now we have Panthers at the front. I think you're... Oh, wait a bit. Let's see if we can earn a few more points here. Kill the guys on the bridge, you kill the guys crossing the river. They already attacked now. Okay, oh yeah, that's... And I think now we will reoccupy the town. I think that's a good move. Tigers are coming. Tigers are coming. Always liked the elephant since I was a kid. Thought they were really cool. You move into town. No, we can't even rebase. But that will give us some time here. We'll see about reinforcing. Okay, first, yeah. Don't want to lose all those lovely stars. We're just going to get regular. Oh, sure, James Best. It was definitely a botched attempt at making a Tiger. Wonderful concept of the sort of, it is a hybrid diesel driving an electric engine. And all of that for trying to make a, you know, a Porsche Tiger. Ferdinand Porsche, which the early model, the pre-bow machine gun model, was the Ferdinand, named after him. Yeah, no, there's serious problems with it, but just, I'm talking as, I don't know, a 9-year-old playing Micro Armor, seeing this as some sort of, you know, awesome super Micro Armor unit. That's just really cool. So yeah, no, I just always, and it was a reasonably effective. Yeah, maintenance is probably a bit higher than a standard vehicle, and whatnot. And I think most of them were lost due to things like air attacks and the inability to maintain it and have to withdraw in the face of the enemy. I don't think many were lost. I mean, a few were lost at Kursk in their first use, but even there, a lot of the damage or knocked out ones were recovered from the battlefield and repaired and upgraded. So it, you know, it really does sort of do well, in my opinion. I mean, it's not perfect. Oh well, no, it's I agree with you. It's botched, but it's still, you know, a really cool vehicle. And if I had that up here facing off against these Churchills, oh boy, they would be effective. At least I believe it would be. I don't know if you've tried it in this game, but historically it would be. And it has enough armor so that it's, when it's at least in the open, it's not that vulnerable to infantry attacks. Stick it in the mountains of the forest or something, then yeah, there's a problem there. But shoot down the P-38s. And yes, you're blasting my infantry there. I don't know if I'm going to continue fighting you on that. Okay. Yes, you're going after my AT guns. Don't like that. Okay, good. Good. Well, not as good as I hoped. No. Now you're in the forest, which is not good. Yeah, you died. Oh, wow, this isn't good. Now, this is a Pack 41 here. No, I want to. Here, information. This is, oh no, wrong, oh, close. Where, here. This is a Pack 41. It's listed as a 75mm gun. It is back at the breech. At the barrel, it's a 55mm gun, and it shoots around that. The main solid part of it is 55mm in diameter, but there's sort of a flared part, sort of a ring on it. And they used tungsten on them so that as it would go down the barrel, that ring would compress. And so the velocity would really peak up as it leaves the barrel. So it was really effective at short ranges and maybe to what you might consider medium ranges for typical engagements. The problem is as it goes out compared to like a standard, and so in the short and somewhat medium distance, it's going to have better performance than the PaK 40, the standard 75 millimeter gun, which is a very, very good gun. It's going to have better performance there. But after it gets out of that sort of short, medium-ish range and sort of longer, medium, and long-range guns, long-range targets, it's going to lose it quickly loses a lot of its momentum. So it's not going to be as effective as a standard 75 millimeter out there. So like if you're in this mountainous terrain and you put them up in a good position in the hills where, excuse me, it's sort of hard to hit them still, but they have, command the valley below, they're not actually going to do that great because that sort of longer range where you could see and hit things with a standard one. That's part of its downside. The real downside that they really kept them from going into larger production with them is the lack of materials, the tungsten to make them. Hey, Lum, how you doing there? And so the lack of, because Germany had such problems with tungsten and other hard alloys to steel for machine tools that they had to focus in on that. But that's sort of one of the reasons I picked so I could talk about the PaK 41 and the Gerlich, I believe I'm pronouncing that right, principle there. Oh boy. Well. And just to announce to everybody again, we will be giving away a couple of more codes for Panzer Corps 2. So those of you who don't have it, you should stay around. Chance to win one. Well, let's first do the anti-aircraft gun. And then let's also bring you over here so we have 2 aircraft for mass attack. Hopefully just devastate this, if not completely destroy it. Not as devastated as I want there. Okay, well. Yeah, I figured, but hopefully we, yes, good. We can't get up the mountain right now. Good, he is what I'm somewhat most worried about. Well, let's wait on that. Well, we're going to get the tiger. Yeah, you can come to here. Yes, good. Tigers are coming. So you got your dinner break. Well, very good. I guess we're going to focus in. Yeah. Yep, he's going down. P-38s. Decent long-range aircraft, not the best dogfighters. Now, we'll just use regular reinforcements. Let the ships keep bombarding you. We're going to shift bases to the more forward one. Okay, well, we've lost a few units. Armor units. I don't know. How much we want to spend. I sort of like these because these are still reasonably good. Obviously these are better. You can see the stat variances here, but they're 210 prestige points cheaper and only take up 4 of the slots. So I think we will purchase one of these. And how close can we deploy it to the front? Oh damn, all the way back to there. Shouldn't have bought it. Yep, we'll get all of our points back. Okay, we're disbanding that unit. Okay, never mind. We're not buying replacement units. If I have to bring them all the way to the front, we've already got Tigers. Tigers, you know, in area here, so more used to Schrodinger's water tank at work and figure out what to do. Or can't figure out what to do. Yes, I get the... Is it a water tank or is it not a water tank currently functioning until you look at it? Need more infantry? Yeah, I probably do. That would be a good thing. You're right, except I'm just not going to get it now because everything's coming in up here. And yeah, we have 6 turns, but hopefully... And I know we did lose 1 infantry unit as well, so... it's sort of down in here is where I need it. And maybe I should... Well, maybe still have a chance. I don't know, bring some of the forces down this way. Okay, well, here. Fire there. Okay, that drove them out. Now we'll just cheaply reinforce that a little bit. Hey, Robbie7979, how you doing? And I don't know. It looks almost like history, but it's not. Dinozo, I'll call you Dinozo. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, you can move them fast. I know. The tank is there not to be there. Have water, or does it not? Looking inside of it, not only the option is there as well. Good one. Train's going to be flooded. Hey, Eric. Good to have you here as well. Okay, so let's look at the time. Okay, well, I think it's time for another 2. Give away another 2 codes of Panzer Corps 2. So again, even if you said before, just so we can keep track, if Area is here, I hope to help. Yes, he just posted. Gamer is in the Italian and said yes. Obviously the two that got it before, Lanzer and James Best, are ineligible, but everyone else who doesn't yet have Panzer Corps 2, type in I don't have it, don't have, whatever, in on my Twitch channel so that he can whisper when we pick which one. And that's gamer_1745 because I know I'm streaming to YouTube and being hosted over on Slitherine's channel as well. But you hop on over to my channel and let us know who does not yet have the game. Yeah, you fired. And again, we'll give you a couple, 3 minutes to post, get over there and post, and then we'll see who doesn't have it. And Ari will pick a couple. I'll give him the codes in a moment. Well, if you don't say, you don't have it, because we're giving away 2 copies right now of the game on the Slitherine. You can redeem the codes on Slitherine's channel. Okay. Oh, is that Tony DiNozzo? Okay. Oh, is that NCIS? Oh, okay. I wish people had better spaces. NCIS Tony DiNozzo. I get that now. I get your name now. I guess that's I'm guessing a character name on NCIS, which I watched a little bit a long time ago. Oh, I should have reinforced them. So everyone has a chance to get it here? Okay. I don't remember the names of the characters. I might remember them if I saw faces or something. You just got to get the reference of what we're talking about, then I can figure some of these things out. Okay, yes, we're on the wrong side of the river here. They're pushing down here. This is not the most optimum situation now. Oh. Okay, if you were to fall back to here, no, we can't reinforce you there. So we're going to undo that. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, we're going to start off with some air attacks. That sounds like a good plan. None of these are going to be terribly effective. But we might as well crush them somewhat. Well, this is a fighter plane. I had the wrong one selected. Okay, well, let's undo that. No, there we go. There we go. And our tank destroyer friends here with their powerful gun. Let's see if we can just take this down. Get the Tigers up here. We'll get them across the river next time. American Blitzkrieg. And again, for those of you a bit newer here today, this is all part of Slitherine's 20th anniversary. A bunch of us are streaming it at different times through today. They will be giving away, I presume, some of the games that they are streaming, so you can look at the streaming schedule. It's on the Slitherine's Twitch channel that has the today's as well as tomorrow. I will be streaming. Don't know that there's going to be codes given away tomorrow. It's going to be streaming on their channel specifically Bomb the hell out of them. Yeah, well, we're going to bomb them. Okay, so we got those units hit. This is the ground attack Folkwolf. So we're going to go after... How effective are these on the infantry? Not terribly effective. So I don't know if Eric or Lum, if you guys have Panzer Corps 2 yet. Again, specify if you don't have it so that you can be in on the drawing. Come after here, the Mosquito. How many of these do we have here? 2 fighters. Let's bring in the better one. Let's bring in both. Okay, you come to there. That way we'll get mass attack. There we go, fighter escorts done. Ground unit, 140, oh we got plenty. At least we basically do. Okay, good. That was pretty effective. Okay, just a second. Let me get... Send a couple of more codes over to Airy. So once everybody's posted who doesn't have a copy of the game, he can pick 2. Yeah, I know I can't right now because it's river crossing. It was next to the river, goes onto the river. Next term, it crosses the river. So I want it. Trust me, I want to get them away from that river as fast as possible. I definitely want to do that. I'm going to keep you right here. Hopefully, you survive the attacks. Yep, our best. Okay, push them back a bit. No, we're going to stay there. Yeah. I don't know if it was the river or what that didn't allow that to happen. I think it was just because we moved into the river. So there was just no ability to push anymore. We'll get the Tigers up soon, obviously. I'd prefer not to lose any more units before that, but we will certainly see. It's Anzio. Anzio's back here. We've taken the beach already. I don't think they can do any more landings. Well, congratulations. And yes, now you're encircled. And ooh, that hurt. Damn, I don't know if I should have moved those guys up there. Or just waited and waited for the tigers. Oh, okay. This is not looking good. Okay, gamer makes a mistake. But we will try to recover with some air attacks on the units. Yeah, they've all moved forward. There it is. Okay, that was all pretty good. Now we want one good escort, I think, but they can also do an airstrike. We're next to them, but yeah, I'm going to attack there, do a ground strike. That has definitely helped the situation. Good. Well, I wanted. Okay, good. Got rid of the encircled status. They fell back to there. These guys badly need reinforcement. I think you spotted that. They fell back. Okay, they've got the town again. Ooh, that looks like a good attack. And the engineers will try to hold the town. Yes, definitely a traffic jam. Most assuredly. Oh, these guys are still here. Wow. Well, that's why I didn't move them, because they don't have trucks. Yeah. These guys are getting their pounding, but whatever. They also don't have trucks. Now we've got a couple of, let's first see about using our AA gun on somebody like him. It would be good. Okay, Typhoon. I think that's ground attack, but would that be escorted? Yeah. Typhoon doesn't look like it's okay. That Spitfire. That's going to be our target. It's going to be the Spitfire. So we're going to come up, surround the Spitfire. So that it is a mass attack on the Spitfire. We take a fairly heavy hit there. Wear them down. There we go. That's doing the job. You know, these guys are close enough to also get in on the shooting down. Yeah, and they're going to stay right up there. Okay, hopefully they'll survive a little while longer. I guess, no, they can't be reinforced, neither can they because they're encircled. Okay. Hopefully they will survive. We've got to hold out for 2 more turns. No, 4 more turns, boy. I should learn to count someday. Oh, it's raining again, so no air power. Well, we do have the use of artillery. You're in a... Oh, well. They fell back. Oh, overrun. Very nice, but nowhere I want to go with them. Well, I'm changing my mind. They surrendered. That was brilliant of you guys. And looks like our counterattack here has succeeded. And they just got overrun. And they just got hit. That worked. That worked brilliantly. I'm saying so myself. Come up and hold the town. You guys move forward. Move up the Brumbar. Now let's shift a little bit of forces over this way. Back these guys up if there's any more push from there. Those guys get reinforced. Okay, so this is now a reasonably effective holding action. Yeah, they moved. Okay. All air is frozen in place. No information about enlisted. Okay. Well, now they have good weather. Went right in their turn. We're going after my AA guns. Good job. Are those marauders? Yes, okay. Uh-oh, might they take that town back? Well, push them out. Alright, well, they pushed them out, but we can push back. Yeah, attacking to those mountains does not look like to be a good option. That is the Spitfire escorting it, so let's target it. Well, these guys are weak now, but still. Well, first AA fires. A lot of beat up squadrons here. Oh no, wrong place. I want to get next to these guys. Start out with our strongest. We'll be able to both do the most damage and absorb the most damage. Okay. Well, now that they look thoroughly suppressed, how well would these guys go? Now, what we're going to do here, I think, is use some as escorts. And yes, I should have fired the artillery first, before that attack. Concentrate our fire there. Oh, sorry to hear. I don't know. I'm not sure what's up with Twitch. Okay, now it's 2 more turns left. And rain. Isn't that special? These guys make it into the mountains. Yes, good. Those, no. These guys will come here. That'll give them fire support. These guys will come here, which already does. They already had fire support, but yes, Battlestar is coming up now over on there. I'm going to continue playing here, though they're going to be jumping over to Battlestar. So on the Slytherin channel, I'll be finishing up here shortly. I'm going to finish this out. So those of you still here, you might want to, if you want to jump over to Slytherin's channel. Z-Dog, Sergeant Z-Dog is streaming that over there. So they're hosting it. I knew that was going to be coming up, but I also knew since they're hosting they could swap it out. Is there like a preference here? No, really, it's just they run away already. Okay. I guess you can move into the trenches out and get countered. No, we're not going to overrun them or continue to push. We don't need to take that back. Artillery support. More artillery support. Yeah, Ari, I think the rain is a bit much. Especially, well, I don't know. This is June in Italy. I expect June in Italy to be bright and sunny, quite honestly, to tell you the truth. Don't know if I've been in Italy in June. I know I was in Italy for, I was actually in Rome for Easter once. Yes, I saw the Pope once at Easter, Ari. I know that you would get a kick out of that. Very long. I presume was the Pope. It was a guy in white, way off in the stage thing, way off from where I was, and I mean there were a bunch of other, cardinals and whatever around him, but there was one sort of guy in the center who was in white, and I mean that's sort of, I didn't have binoculars or anything, but yeah, I presume it was the Pope. I mean, that's sort of tells you how close it was. But I was in St. Peter's Basilica on Easter Sunday once. That's, of course, in April. But, yeah, and I think I've been in Italy in June, or was it July? Something like that. Okay. Guns are firing to no real effect. Okay, Fock for lane. Dependable fire support, skill, accuracy plus 10%. Very good for that unit. Okay, this is our last turn here, and we're going to reinforce you guys. Hurt them. Okay, looks like they could take them out. to the river. Let's save this here. I may want it before the start of the next mission. Yep. Just gotta survive this. And anybody who hasn't already, you can subscribe to me on YouTube. The link if you scroll down. Follow me here on Twitch. And if you haven't already, of course, I figure most of you have, but follow the Slithering Twitch account too. Okay. Just looking here what we should do. I'm going to, well, they just get to sit there. I think they're holding just fine. Down here. Yes, we can afford the elite reinforcements they'll get. But we also, shall we say, want to grind up any additional prestige for future campaigns. Okay, now that they're suppressed, overrun, that will give us an attack here, which may get us a second overrun. Okay, so 2 overruns. I'm pretty sure that wasn't going to be an overrun. Okay, devastating counterattack there. We're going to stay out of the hills. Okay, let's also deal with some air operations. Yes, this is my healthiest. Let's see who. There's the Spitfire there. So let's come here and surround him. And yes, I haven't forgotten about using the AA first. No, he can't quite reach. Well, now we can shoot here. I don't know how much units would carry on to the next battle area. I sort of kind of think they should, but I don't know. I have not played beyond this point on this, so but I don't know for other scenarios. Now, my core units do carry on from mission to mission. That's for sure. That's definitely part of what I'm looking at here. Okay. We have it saved, so there we go. Victory. Okay, well, we're going to end the live stream here. I especially want to thank Ari for all of his help. That was incredibly good.